Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time to talk football for the first time in the 2017 preseason. We're joined by head coach Mike Babcock. And coach, 1 week of camp down. Give me your first general impressions of this 2017 squad.
It's hot. It's been a hot camp so far, but overall I'm very pleased. I think both sides of the ball have been playing very well. I think the guys are excited to have this new year, a new fresh outlook, coming into this season. So far so good.
A lot of talk in the preseason coming into camp was the fact that you lost some big name players in A.J. Wentland, the Lucky Bar to graduation, guys like that on the offensive side of the ball, too. Some other key players that were there. But you look at this squad, you've got 20 returners coming back. Talk about those veterans and how they've handled this first week of camp.
Well, the big thing I tried to get them to understand was that this is a different team than last year. This is not the same team last year minus these couple individuals. It's, hey, this is a new program. And I think the guys are buying into it. I mean, I love this senior class. We have a huge senior class this year that is really taking the bull by the horns and having fun and embracing the grind is really what they're doing. And just kind of enjoying practice, enjoying each other, trying to bring the freshmen and everybody along as well. But overall, the upperclassmen have done a nice job of kind of setting that standard of what McKendree football is all about, and hopefully finish out preseason and get into the regular season.
You talk about meshing all the newcomers and the returnees into one. Obviously, with the new legislation, only one practice a day. How has he been able to juggle that?
Everybody's on the same page, so it's not like I've got a disadvantage or an advantage versus anybody else. So really at the end of the day, it comes down to teaching. What are you doing in the hours that you have, and are you getting the most out of the players that you possibly can in those specific hours? So, we're on the field, but more importantly, it all starts in the classroom. So we're in the classroom, we're teaching, we're watching film, we're on the dry erase board. We go out, we have the walkthrough session so we can teach, as we're kind of moving through. Then we go to practice, then you've got the individual, then the group work, then the team, and it's kind of that build up to getting them to understand, the little details and carrying that all the way through to when they get the team, i.e. the next step is going to be the season, our first regular season game.
As we said, 1 full week at camp in the books. Is this squad pretty much where you envisioned it so far as you were coming into preseason camp in terms of progress and installing things in the playbook?
I think it is. I think that, there's always highs and lows from camp, and especially as a head coach, you're looking at it, some days the offense is going to do a little bit better than defense. Sometimes the defense is going to be a little bit better than the offense, and it's back and forth, but for the most part, the guys are upbeat about it. They love the competition. They love to be able to go against each other. So, yes, I believe we're where we're at, or we need to be so far.
You're getting close to that point where you're getting ready to start setting the two deeps for the season opener, which is just a little over 2 weeks away. Talk about what you want to see out of your squad this coming week.
Well, I want to see the first team really get good at the details. Those little things, the first step, the taking the right angles, being able to tackle an open space, all those little things that build up toward that, ultimate goal of being a champion. Because it is going to be all those inches, those little things that's going to make the biggest difference. More importantly, I want to see our 2s and 3s, start stepping up a little bit. I want to see who's going to be able to get in a game, get on the bus, to go down to Texas. I want to see, because all of those players are really just one play away from being starters. So they need to understand of what's the mental preparation, what do I need to do once I get my reps, all those type of things. That's really what I want to see, these next 2 weeks.
Coach, 1 week into camp, I'm impressed you still have some semblance of voice left. That's great to hear.
So I don't know. There's plenty of camp left, so you never know. But like I said, I love where we're at. I love the guys are working tremendously hard, and I think we're definitely getting excited for that first game.
Coach, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it.
We'll catch up with Coach Mike Babcock next week following week 2 of camp as we head towards the season opener, which is on Thursday, August 31st at Angelo State University in San Angelo, Texas. Don't forget to follow McKendree Athletics at www.mckbearcats.com.